All right, close that. Okay, so today I am just going to go over a couple key things that you should do when you first get your kvCore account. So let me share my screen. Hello, Wendy.
Hey.
Share screen. We have a small group today, but that's okay. The important ones are here that want to learn. Okay, so sharing my screen. So when you first get your kvCore, what you want to do is come into your profile. Your profile is right here. It's going to say your name in the upper right-hand corner. So what you're going to do with that, click on your name, and here's your profile. So you just click on your profile, and it's going to pull up. You want to come in here first. You want to always upload a photo. You need a photo. No blank faces here. We need photos. You're going to come down, fill out your contact information. You can put your lender in here. You have your website. And if you have an assistant or if you want these notifications, like when you get a lead, if you want someone to get contacted about that, so here's my assistant. You can put their email in there as well. So that way when the lead comes in, they're alerted so they can call right away. You also want to come over, put in all your social media links, get those in. Put in your agent ID number, all of this stuff you can put in right here. Come down, put in your little about me section, fill that in. We don't want that blank. Put your email signature in. You can toggle it on or off so it automatically goes to your outgoing emails. I keep mine on. Do that. You can do all of this down here. I did not. I don't need that. You can set your hours right here, appointment availability. Again, kvCore is not my main one, so I just keep it on and running. But right here, you can edit your availability. And then our next, what you want to do is your smart number. You see this number right here? This is your community smart number. So if you don't buy your own, and your own is $27 a month, if you don't buy your own, and if you start texting your own personal leads through here and they respond, it's going to round robin to everybody in your state. It's just going to round robin them. So say I text one of my leads, they respond, it's going to go to someone else in EXP. It won't come to me until it's my turn on the round robin. Very, very crucial. If you're going to text people through here, get your own smart number. You can buy it right here. Just hit buy number, and then you can buy your own smart number. So here's everybody that it would be round robining through, like all the different areas in Michigan. You don't want that. Right here's my own smart number. So everything I do, they're just going to come back to me. So keep that in mind. kvCore, yes, it's included and it's part of your $85 a month, but you're going to have to upgrade $27 a month to have your own smart number. Very, very important. Okay, next thing we're going to do is come over here to your recent activity. This is everyone that has been recently active in your site. So these would be great people to follow up with, stay in contact with. And here's your notifications. Again, not my main CRM, so my notifications are a little out of control. But these are your tasks, your to-dos. So when you start your day after you do your morning text to everybody, you come in here and you want to, oh, booger butt, we didn't call him. Damn, we're going to have to give booger butt a call. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And so every time like one of my emails or texts go out, it's going to be like, good morning, booger butt. So there's that. But yeah, these are your tasks. These are your to-dos, what's going to keep you grounded and on track. So right here, you're just going to go through all of them. I have a ton. And then you're going to have your, oh Lord, it's still coming up. You have your upcoming and your tomorrows. So this is going to help you keep track and stay focused on the people you should be reaching out with. So those are right here. This is your email. Is it going to pull up for me? So it says that mine's off, but it's not. So either your Google or your Edge is going to pop up here. You're going to want to sync that to whatever calendar you're using, because if you don't, when the emails go out, it's going to say coming from eXp Realty, and they're probably going to flag spam that. Once you sync it, it's going to say it's coming from Carrie Thompson. So be sure to sync that. And you can come into here, see mine synced. I don't sync my contacts or anything because I don't want all of that happening in here. I just want my calendar, strictly my calendar. And then you will just,
But if you sync your contact emails, when you send emails through your Google, you'll also see it in kvCore. So a lot of people do like that because then all the stuff is in there. Just saying.
yeah, yep, whatever works, go ahead. I don't do that. I just do my calendar because that just works best for me. Because again, I don't use kvCore as my main CRM. But then you can save your settings. But just be sure to sync it, because when you're sending out your property searches and search alerts, it's going to say from eXp Realty. And they're going to be like, what? So it will come off a little spammy. Then we have our quick actions. So right here, these are all your little quick actions. You can click here, add your contact. If you go, oh, got a new lead that didn't come in through your system, so you got to manually add them. You can add them here.
And make sure you click those 3 buttons.
Yes. Yes, you want to call. Yes, you want to text. Yes, you want to email. Those 3?
Yep. Yeah, if you don't
absolutely.
do it, you won't be able to do any of that.
Right, right. Very important. Also, you can put what type of lead they are: buyer, seller, renter, vendor, agent. The lead status, the source, the owner. You can put them on a smart campaign right away. You can CC your lender on here, and any notes that you have on them, add here, and then just click add contact. The next one is add a call. So say you have a lead you got to follow up with, you got to do a quick reminder, contact name, you can search them up, do the log, outcome, whatever that is, in your call notes. You can do the follow-up action. They have a little smart assist call script if you want to play around with that and see what that comes up with for you. That's an option as well. And then you just save the outcome. Quick action, you can add a task. Same thing here, whatever task is, follow-up email, follow-up call, follow-up text, see how their daughter's doing at the recital, anything like that. That's your title, your contact, who you need, your time, date assigned to yourself, and the details, and add your task. Your task, remember, is going to show up right here on your little notifications. I do love this about kvCore, how it has like the little 60. I really wish Follow Up Boss would follow suit with this, because in Follow Up Boss, it doesn't say you have any task or anything. You got to click on it. My brain, if it doesn't highlight like this, I'm going to forget to click on it. So I hope Follow Up Boss will end up
You'll have
adapting
to set a
that.
task to check your tasks.
I know.
I
Set a
have
task,
I
Carrie,
have a
check your Follow Up
reminder.
Boss task. Yep.
Yeah, I have a daily reminder,
Absolutely.
check your task.
And under your quick actions, you can come in here and you can post your blog. Again, not my main CRM, so I don't have all my blogs and all the fun stuff here. But you can do it right here. You just hit add a post, do your blog, and hit enter. You can also send a quick email. You want to do a quick email, search for whoever you're trying to send to, go away, do your email, include your signature. If you don't want your signature, you can toggle it off. I keep mine on, and then just hit send. So that's a quick thing. Again, make sure the most important thing is to buy your smart number. So those were the quick little 6 things you should do when you get your kvCore, and what to do once it's active. Pay attention to your task. Those are very important. Super important. Okay,
And
any
can
questions?
you go over?
Yes, I can go
Yes.
over anything.
You go over what you would do in the morning,
Yep.
like once you wake up and you log into kvCore.
Yes. Log in, wake up, you get your coffee, you come here to your dashboard. You have your cards. I call these my little cards. These are the people like Billy and Shelly, very active on this property. So what I would do is send them a morning text. Ooh. Like this. So they don't respond to me. Damn it, Billy and Shelly. But, oh, they responded to that one. Oh, they are responding. I lied. Never mind. So what I would do is send them, I'm not going to send them this because I'm,
You already did that.
yeah, I'm going to call them. But what I'm going to do is send them a quick text right here. And it's just going to say good morning with a little coffee cup emoji. And it's going to say, I was going through properties and I saw this one. I thought it would be a great fit. What are your thoughts? Question mark, happy face emoji, house emoji. And then I'm going to hit send. So that's what I'm going to do through all the people that are active. So I'm going to call Billy and Shelly though. So I don't want to send that. I'm going to give them a quick call. But Marjorie's been looking. So she's looked at this property. I'm going to send these. I'm going to text these people. Again, he's looked at this twice, but how Todd has looked at this twice, I'm just going to pick one property and text that to them. I'm not going to overwhelm them. I'm just going to pick one property. Oh, Roberto Garza is back looking. So that's what I do in the morning. And then I'll go through all the way down and then I will start where I left off the previous day. So that way I can stay on top of that.
And that little fire mark means they liked it.
Yes. Yep, that they thought it was fire.
Fire.
Yeah. Ooh, Betty Earls, she's back looking. I'm gonna call Betty too. Yes. What other questions? What else can I help you with, kvCore? Oh, hi.
No, I like it. I like that you can group text people.
Yep, you can group text in here.
I actually did one for deal of the week.
What'd you say?
Like a deal of the week, you find a property
Yep.
that you think is a good deal. You can group text all of your, or 250 of your buyers and just be like, hey, just found this deal of the week. Check it out. Let me know your thoughts. And
Yep.
and someone did that based on my recommendation, and they got 3 buyers off of it. So
Yeah. What
ready
I
to
like
go.
to do, Wendy, one of the big things I like to do is I go meet and talk to FSBOs. And I do it for a couple reasons. Obviously, I want the listing, right? That's my goal, to walk out with the listing. But say they don't list with you or they need to think about it for whatever. I ask them if I can do a quick walkthrough video. And they always say yes. And then I let them know that I am going to send it out to my whole database. So I put together this cute little walkthrough video, and then I send it to all my buyers. I can through here, because you got to mass text through here, or you can mass email through here. And I'm like, and the subject line would be, I have access to it, this exclusive off-market property. Would you like more information? And they're like, yes. So I send the video and I get them talking that way. And then in hopes, maybe if you don't get the listing, you might get a buyer. So that's a
good idea
little
too.
trick to do as well. And that's with any seller you meet. It doesn't just have to be a FSBO. It can be an expired or whatever. Just let them know, hey, can I do a quick video? I have this huge database that I am going to send it to and try to bring you a buyer.
Christine,
Yes, I was going to say, Christine, you have a question?
you're muted. It should be at the bottom left of your screen.
Can we unmute her? Is that a thing?
There you go. No, you can ask to unmute, but
She's
unmuted.
Okay, you can hear me. My screen is,
Yeah.
the screen's all messed up. When you do that with the sale by owner and that's great with the walkthrough and all that you do on video.
Yeah.
How do you know, like when you bring the buyer their home, and then you're showing it that the homeowner, this has been done to me. The homeowner just gives them a little piece of paper saying it's not on the market, it's for sale by owner. You can call me directly. How do you stop that from happening? Or do you have something the owner signs?
Buyer broker's
If you
agreement.
find a buyer,
Yes.
Yeah, no, so you'll talk to the homeowner, hey, I have a buyer, you
Mhm.
know, and they're very interested. Yeah, you'll have to sign that agreement saying that you're gonna, in exchange for me bringing this buyer, and if it leads to a sale, you're gonna, give me
Compensate
X
me,
amount for it.
right?
Or,
Okay.
or what I'm dealing with the FSBO, that the FSBO was like, absolutely not, we're not gonna pay you a penny for bringing the buyer. I had the conversation with my buyer, so my buyer is paying my full commission, and we're in contract, we're doing an actual deal. So
Oh,
my buyer is paying my full commission,
okay,
and the seller made it very clear that they're not gonna give me a single penny for bringing them a buyer to sell their
pretty
house.
sad, pretty sad.
I was like, no problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Everything's great. Yes. But yeah, you might have to have that conversation with your buyer. If they're not willing to pitch in at all, you might have to have the conversation. Well, you'll have to pay whatever you charge.
Okay.
Yeah. Bonnie.
So I have a couple questions. So what if on the topic of what you were just talking about, the commission, so what if they say that they don't want to pay your commission, the buyer and the seller, but the buyer wants to know where the address is?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the address.
You don't know the address?
I don't know. I don't know how to help you on that one.
Okay,
Be like, I'm sorry, I don't work for free.
okay.
Yeah. And like no agent's going to be working for free. And,
Yeah.
99% of the time, we're going to get the seller to pay the buyer's commission regardless. So,
Someone's got to pay it. Maybe you can talk to the seller. Hey, let's get this deal done. You pay X amount and the buyer's going to pay X amount to contribute so we can get this done.
Yeah, that's what I do. I could try to make it mutual.
Yeah.
I think most lenders, if it does come down to the buyer has to pay something, most lenders are going to make that a financing thing. And you know what? That used to be built into the price. Now it's not necessarily built into the price. So it's a give or take. It's the same thing. It's a wash either way you think about it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where we just got to get real crafty and I just put it out there. I don't work for free. I don't.
Right.
Carrie,
Carrie, can you tell me how you got to this page? I forgot. How did you get to this page?
the page right here that we're on.
Yes.
Yep, this is your dashboard right here, these little squares. This is where you're
Okay.
going to go when you first log in. It's going to bring you right here.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And I love this page. This
Carrie,
is
I don't know why I can't see your screen for some reason.
I can see it.
I can see it.
Oh, there's a separate tab up here. Oh, Zoom added something.
You're not new. Hey, are you doing newbie today?
I'm a Zoom newbie today, apparently.
right. Can you see it now, Herb? You muted yourself.
He's on a roll.
Sorry, Herb, I had to
Get
say
some
that.
coffee. Get some coffee.
Well, what do you think I got right here?
Drink more. You have not consumed enough yet.
I need another cup. Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely. Yes. Bonnie, did we answer all your questions?
Yeah.
Okay, Stacy.
Hey, good morning. So two things. I was curious if you could refresh my memory. Where did you get to sync your contacts? And does kvCore have any place to go for email addresses or phone numbers if you have a name and address? Thank you. Thank you for doing this, Carrie. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. What was your first question? You ran through it real fast.
I know I'm so tired today. Where did you go to sync your contacts? I can't remember.
Okay.
Settings?
Yep. To sync your contacts, like upload your contacts?
Well, to set it to sync, like for your Gmail or whatever.
Oh,
You know what I
gotcha,
mean?
gotcha. Right here, this little
Yeah.
envelope right here at the top. Right
Got
next
it.
to actions.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. And what was your second question?
Well, I was wondering if kvCore can find email addresses or phone numbers for us if we have like a name and address, like the street text tags specifically where they're just like name and address,
Yeah,
Yep,
I don't think
they
it
don't
can.
have skip tracing.
Yeah.
Mm. Dang, okay.
But can you ask
How-
your title company? Because my title company will find that out for me and give me what they find.
Mm-mm,
Awesome.
uh-uh.
Or that's them.com. It's free.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I always kind of struggle with that, you know?
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
get with me, Stacy. I might be able to help you find lists of things. It will cost you a little bit of money, not a ton, but we can talk about that. And if it's worth it to you, let me know. And if it's not, we tried.
Yeah, I just kind of want to hit it as they come in, and like Follow Up Boss, I nuked that because of the Zillow acquisition, and they were pretty good at populating information. I really like that about FUB, you know?
Yeah,
So anyway, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
you're welcome. There, any other questions? Do you need to see anything? Know anything? I didn't even
That's
know.
great.
Yeah, it was just short, quick, Christine.
All right, this might sound silly. Is there a way of maybe instead of the buyer paying you, you could put it in, upload, like increase the price and say it's a seller's concession? And you get paid that way? So,
Probably.
yeah, right? Like
Yeah,
maybe
everything's a
2%?
negotiation, Christine. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, if they don't want to pay you and the seller doesn't want to pay you, well, how about we make the price this and do this, and hopefully it appraises for
So then
that.
there's ways of getting around it. It's
Yeah,
not a big
yep,
deal.
and it would
Yeah.
just be a concession paid at closing to you, well, to EXP or
Right.
to your brokerage.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, but that's a good little thinking outside the box twist, you know?
As long as it's going to appraise for that.
Yes, definitely do your due diligence, see if it's going to appraise for that. But
Because
even if you
usually
do
if for
your due
sale by
diligence-
owner, they're already priced super high.
Yeah,
Because their property is worth gold. It's dipped in granite.
yeah. But when you are talking to a FSBO and when you ask them the question, oh, how many calls have you gotten? Oh, tons from just agents. Yes, that's because you have an exposure problem. What do you mean I have an exposure problem? Well, you probably don't know this about Zillow, but Zillow, when you put your stuff in for sale by owner in Zillow, there is 2 search engines. So you're not going to pop up when people are looking for property in Grand Blanc, Michigan for sale, because it has a second tier to it to where you have to specifically pull up FSBOs and then start that search. So your average person does not know that. Huge exposure problem. That's why agents are only calling you.
And they're
Because
selling,
yeah,
they're
because they're,
selling their information to agents.
yeah,
Right.
because they're specifically looking up FSBOs. So if they just look up property in Grand Blanc, Michigan, you're not going to pop up because that's pulling straight from the MLS. They have to specifically go to the category of for sale by owner and search you that way. So you have a huge exposure problem, Mr. Seller, and I can help you with that. So that works with the FSBOs because they don't know that. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stacy.
You are so smart. And
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed a previous Zoom where you and Wendy were talking about ways to capture buyer information and running, I think it was a squeeze page for open house lists.
Mm-hmm.
Can you show me where that's at? Just real quick and refresh my memory.
Absolutely.
That's so smart, you guys.
Yep. So you come in right over here to this little engine. You go to your squeeze page, click on your domain, build a new one. And then right here, just put in your area, your county. It's going to populate Genesee. Yep. And let's say we're doing open houses. So you're going to come here. You can do any of all these. Your open house.
Thank you.
Yep. Leave
Yeah.
it all open. And then you're going to generate your link. And here is your link right here. You copy and paste it.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
this is an active link. So if you do an email template with this and send it out like on Thursday or whatever, and it's like this week's full list of open houses, it's always going to update if they ever come back and click on it. It's always going to update. It's always going to be there. So you can make that template in here and just send it out, and it's already done for you. You just got to set it up once.
Yeah, and
Set
you
it
can
and forget
take
it.
that short link and
Yep.
copy that short link and go into group text 250 buyers, right, in your database
Yep.
and say, hey, here's a list of open houses. Let me know if you wanna, whatever. What do they do?
Yep. Just say, let
I
me know
just
if
think-
any catch your eye, and put the little eye emoji instead of spelling out I, to make it a little more, appealing,
Engaging.
catching.
My mind was blown this week. I had my meeting with my state broker, and she planted in my head that this is an opportunity for gold, this change in MLS and the whole situation with sellers and buyers, in that we could get double payment potentially. We could get a fee from our buyers as well as payout from the listing broker or the seller through the purchase agreement. And so we could make 3% or more instead of like 2%. See
Well,
what I
and
mean?
yeah, that's the thing. That's when
Yep.
this all started. That a
Yep.
lot of the people that didn't have a negative mindset, they're like, think about it this way. You guys have been getting paid
Yep.
2 and 2.5%. Now you could just set your own price and make your own money,
Yep.
and all just got a raise. I think
Yeah,
Tristan.
Go
but-
for it.
Yeah, but
Yep.
excuse me, don't you have to have it in writing from both buyer and seller that they agree upon that extra money?
Yep.
So
Okay.
you've got your
just-
buyer agency agreement and you put a
Right.
provision in the purchase agreement and it's signed by everybody, you're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Yep,
thank you.
you're good. Thank you,
Yep.
guys. Thank you.
No, thank you. Any other questions? So next week, I am going to have someone on from Espresso Agent, and he's going to talk to you about Espresso Agent, how it works, and what Espresso Agent is a platform that every morning you wake up to all the brand new for sale by owners, for rent by owners, investors, expired listings, off-market listings, and it has a dialer and it has email, it has everything. It's like the Cadillac Big Daddy of all ways to get expireds and FSBOs and all of that. The dialer is fantastic on it. The dialer is included in it. So that's going to be next week. Hopefully we have a huge turnout for that so everyone can see that and take advantage of it, because it's awesome. I've had it for, I don't know, over 5 years, I think. So it's really awesome. So hopefully you guys can make it to that.
Carrie, send me
Awesome.
the recording on this one. I want to put this one in Notion for those
Okay.
kvCore trainings.
Absolutely. All right. Any other questions before we head out? No? All right. Well, thank you guys. I will see you next Thursday. You don't want to miss it. Tell your friends.
Bring a friend. Bring
Tell
a
your friend,
friend.
bring a friend, everyone bring a friend. All right. Bye guys.
Bye.